right, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to our morning note. My name is Carlos Garcia, founder and CEO of G.A.R Capital. It is May 17, 2021 on a Monday. Thanks for stopping by this morning. It is 9:03. Just had to get my coffee ready to rock. Let's go ahead and talk market, shall we? Before we begin, make sure to click bottom right-hand corner of your screen, the little logo. At least it shows on my end. If you click that little logo, turn on notifications, subscribe to our channel, like our videos. Really do appreciate it as always. A lot to get into this morning. Let's rock it. Brand new week. The month, May's already going through, man. We're in the second half of May. Before you know it, we're in June in the summer, and then you blink your eyes, we're in Christmas. So enjoy 2021 because it's running by fast. All right, so Dow futures down 128 points. The Nasdaq down 74. The S&P down 15. Russell 2000 down about 0.60%. The big one I already know I'm getting a lot of questions on because we've been posting a lot of stuff is crypto. So we'll talk about here in a second. So no worries. Crude is down about 0.29% a barrel, 65 a barrel. Gold is up 0.36% at 1844, off its highs. Silver 27.55 an ounce. Looking at the euro dollar, down about 2 pips, pretty flat, 121.42. The dollar yen 109.26, down 7 pips, pretty much nothing going on there. The dollar index is absolutely flatlined, 90.33. The VIX is spiking. It's above 20 again at 8.98% to the upside at 20.50. So that's where we are currently. Regards to crypto, let's go ahead and bring up the chart here on crypto prices. Bitcoin's at 46,850 off its lows. Ethereum at 35.19. Remember, all-time high was right around 4,200. Cardano did surpass Dogecoin in market cap. I do own Cardano, so that's awesome to see. They're at $2.21, Dogecoin at 52 cents, XRP at $1.45, and Litecoin at $300.65. Looking at my portfolio, I have an app that tracks all my coins. It's called Coin Tracker app. So a little bit of perspective. My all-time high number in my portfolio for my crypto, mind you, I sold a Bitcoin about a month and a half ago to close on my house. So I did realize some gains. I had 3 Bitcoins. I sold 1 for the down payment on my house. So thank you, Bitcoin. I'm a huge fan of Bitcoin, but again, it's just an asset. At the end of the day, don't fall in love with an asset. Remember, it's meant to be used for money. It's just a currency. Don't feel like there's this connection, this love connection to a crypto. It's not going to love you back, I promise. But yes, I did sell 1. This is months ago. This is when I closed on my house. This was right around April. So, wow, I closed on the house about last month. So again, I did realize some gains. I still have about 2.20. Oh, everyone always asks me, do you still have crypto? Yes. This weekend, I did not sell 1 crypto whatsoever. I did some DCA on some other coins, altcoins that I do every week, but I have not bought any Bitcoin and Ethereum lately. Not for any particular reason. Again, I'm actually looking towards the end of the year to wind down my crypto holdings and take some cash out. A couple of reasons for that is that it'll be the 1 year, again, long-term capital gains, so I get a little bit of a tax break. Plus, I just want to take some profit here, probably move it into my dividend portfolio. But again, nothing against crypto. I'm still going to hold some, but I just want to realize some gains. So I was at a high of 203,000 in my portfolio. Now I'm around 166. So it's right around like a 37,000 drawdown. Is it the worst thing in the world? No, absolutely not. I mean, it happens. I'm still up like, I want to say how much I'm up is hundreds of percent. So I'm not really really sure, but seeing a lot of red here. The things that did go up was Polygon. We do own some Polygon. It's at $1.71. I bought 1,000 of them at night at $1 exactly. In regards to all this news with Elon Musk and in regards to the crypto, guys, this is volatile. This is a volatile instrument, volatile asset. It's just the reality. You know, if you want to go ahead and get high returns, you're gonna have to deal with high volatility. It's just the reality of things. It's not as just a straight shot green. Do I think Bitcoin's gonna bounce? Absolutely, without question. I mean, there's not many sure things in life, but I'm pretty sure on a lot of things, a few things, and to me, Bitcoin's one of those sure things that after volatility just bounces. And what causes these sell-offs, guys, understand is that you have a lot of traders that are very that have a lot of leverage, that are very levered in their positions. Remember, some of these crypto brokers offer 1,000 to 1 leverage. Oh my God, shoot yourself, right? You might as well play Russian roulette. Well, again, if your position goes against you, 1,000 to 1. You can imagine the forced liquidations that would happen. Now, granted, I don't own any margin on my crypto. I just own it outright. So I didn't do anything this weekend. All this headlines, it's for naught. Again, it's all this scare tactics and I told you it's a Ponzi scheme and this is that and that's this. I didn't buy the dip. I didn't really do anything. I really just sat on my hands for the most part. So sitting pat, I'm pretty sure that crypto and Bitcoin, Ethereum in my opinion is going to hit 5,000 at the end of this year minimum. I wouldn't be surprised at 10. Bitcoin minimum 75 to 85,000 by the end of the year. I wouldn't be surprised if it hits 100. If it hits 100, I'll sell. If Ethereum hits 10, I'll sell. Cardano, I believe it hits $5 by the end of the year. I know people may think I'm nuts, but that's fine. Whatever. Again, at least I have my skin in the game. I do own crypto, so I have not sold anything. I'm not panicked whatsoever. So again, remember, I already took some profits already. So even if I did hold this and we fell to 20,000 in Bitcoin or Ethereum fell to 1,000, I'd still hold. No big deal. Even if it's the end of the year, okay, then I'll just hold it for a little longer. No problem. But I wanted to take some profits at the end of the year. I'll get into more details with that with our CFO, Jonathan, who's going to explain a little bit of crypto with us because that's his thing. He loves crypto. I'll do a video with him. It's just tough to him to do a video with because right now he is rehabbing his house and he's refurbishing everything. And he has 2 kids, so again, it's a lot of stuff. It's hard to get him on the phone, and it's hard to get him on the videos, so I'll definitely work on that for you guys. Well, enough about me rambling on. Let's go ahead and talk about pre-market movers. AT&T and Discovery are closing on a deal to transfer some of their media assets of Warner Media to Discovery. I like this move from AT&T because it winds down their debt. The one thing about AT&T is they like buying other companies, DirecTV, Time Warner, and now they get to they spun off some of DirecTV, they spun off Time Warner. I like this move from AT&T. Again, it increases their cash position. They're going to focus on wireless. I think that a company like them should just focus on one thing because it's such a big conglomerate. I mean, 5G is important, and in the future of 5G or 6G or whatever comes up next. So AT&T, I like it. I'm glad that they made this decision. Discovery, they're trying to step up their streaming platform. So again, they're up about 9% on Discovery A and Discovery common stock about 19%. So if you bought Discovery on that dip, in regards to the Yuan dip from CBS, Viacom, and Discovery, you're pretty much doing very well today. So congratulations. I don't own any of these names. I used to own AT&T. I sold it because I already had a dividend portfolio. So again, cool, no biggie. I think I sold it like around 30, a whole $3, 10% off, whatever. But that's where we are. AT&T is a fine company. They pay a great yield. So if you want to own them, go for it. AMC is up about another 4%. In pre-market, as well. Airbnb is down about 3.25%. I own shares in that. Some of the Dow is down. Apple, Microsoft, Disney, Intel, Boeing, Verizon's up. Walmart slightly down. Walmart reports, I believe, tomorrow. American Express is down. Salesforce, Walt Disney, Boeing is down. So again, pretty much a red day right now after a very nice Friday and Thursday. Looking at the S&P and kind of the same names we talked about. Tesla's down 1.75% because Elon is beating Elon. The thing you love about the company is probably the thing you hate the most about him. The way he just speaks a lot, and that's just the reality. If you're the type of person that's going to sell Bitcoin because Elon is talking about it, go for it. If you're the type of person that wants to sell Tesla stock because Elon is talking about Bitcoin, okay, that's really up to you. I have not done anything. I don't plan to sell any Tesla. I don't plan to sell any Bitcoin at all. So that's just me. I don't chase these headlines on why these things are going up and down. It just doesn't make sense. So again, a lot of people may want to find an excuse to make some kind of move or some kind of trade. I wouldn't recommend that, especially if you're a long-term investor. All right, good morning. Thoughts on SPY this week from Carmen. Let's take a look. Let me go ahead and bring up SPY. Let's go ahead and expand the table, and then we can talk about this stuff. I know I was a little more talking about crypto today. I mean, look at Bitcoin futures, down 10%, Ethereum down 14%. Imagine those people who are trading futures, and they're very, very expensive. It could get very ugly. Morning thoughts on SPY this week. Yes, sorry. Looking at SPY this week, really the level I'm looking for, 418 would be very nice. If we break that, I target 420. Right now, we're right at the 200. I wouldn't be surprised as that if we do reject the 200, we could retest that 50 around 413. I'm not expecting a ton of action this week. There's not a lot of economic data. There's some earnings, but it's all retail. Retail is a very small slice of the S&P. So again, remember, all about tech. I'm still pounding the table on value. Crude and banking. So let's see what we get. But that 200 tells me a lot. If 418 breaks, I'd be a lot more bullish to get back to 420, which would be 4,200 S&P. But what I'm looking at today is probably a rejection of the 200-day and probably just retest 413.67 and kind of just stay between that range there since there's nothing going on. Good morning. Keep existing puts unplugged. I don't have any plug puts, but if you do have plug puts, I mean, right now it's just rejecting the 200. I don't know what strike you're talking about. If it does take 23.19 like that 50, possibly. What cryptos do you own and why did you choose them? Again, that's an investment club question, and we already answered that. So I'd be doing a disservice for them if I answered that question here for free, because that's what they pay for. Again, I could tell you that I have Ethereum and I have Bitcoin. I've had them for a while, but I have some other ones that are very small ones. But one of them that I showed you guys was Polygon, and that works on the ETH network. So Polygon is it's just a trade. It's not really just a long-term one. It's more of a swing, just holding it and then just getting out of it probably at the end of this year. Elon really giving us another chance to buy BTC cheaper. There you go. That's one way to see it. Sure. Puts on crypto stocks like Riot, etc. Riot is extremely volatile. I would stay away from them. If you do want to trade them, you trade them at your own risk. I rarely trade Riot or Mara because they're so absolutely volatile. Sometimes I don't even follow crypto. I wouldn't be surprised if this morning the thing jumps and fills this gap to right around 25.49. I just stay away from it, to be completely honest with you. Morning, Carlos. What is your thoughts on Baidu 210 calls? Baidu 210 calls and silver 27. I don't know when the Baidu one of these expires. So I mean, it's a big difference between next week and 3 months from now. So if you can give me the time, that'd be great. When is an FOMC meeting? There is no FOMC meeting this month. It would be next month. They are having the FOMC meeting minutes on Wednesday, which is just an explanation of what they were doing. What they were talking about in terms of the last FOMC meeting. Excuse me. Tech's still choppy this week. Let's take a look at Qs. I was looking at Qs again, rejected at 200. I have an alert above 328.55. If that does break, there's a couple levels to look at. Right around 330.15 and then right around 332.50. So again, that 200 needs to hold. It did not hold yet on Qs. I'm expecting it to maybe just kind of hover around there. Again, not a lot going on today. I'm already seeing, again, other than that AT&T Discovery thing, some crypto stuff with Elon, it's really not much going on. Tomorrow we'll start getting some earnings. We'll get some Walmart earnings, Home Depot reports this week, I believe Target, Costco as well. So, but today, not much. So again, I'm expecting kind of a sideways action. I wouldn't be surprised if the stocks end today green, kind of red the way it is today. So not a huge deal. Again, kind of a pullback in terms of from Thursday and Friday, a nice little comeback again. So again, kind of a breather for the market. And I think tomorrow we continue to the upside a little bit. That 200-day tells me a lot. That 200 days right around 326.13. So I'm expecting a little bit of chop. I don't have any long positions on tech in regards to trades. All I have right now is some crude XLE energy and some JPM. Can you take a look at AMC? Yeah, looking at AMC here. Hey, listen, it's above the 61.8 fib. A break of 14.58 would tell us a lot. If it does break 14.58, then you really could start talking about reaching those all-time highs of 2036. Well, recent highs. So again, it's a very nice comeback from AMC. Very nice to see. Let's see if it does break it. 1458 is a very, very big number based on the Fibonacci levels. DG and BABA. Dollar General is always great. Obviously, it's a consumer staple. Again, when a recessionary environment happens, the problem with Dollar General is not going to do very well with an inflationary environment if you believe there's a strong inflationary environment. Right now, it is literally sitting on the 200-day. If you're looking to buy the stock, this is a great time to buy it, in my opinion. Technically speaking, the 200-day, you have a 200-day, 50-day, and 100-day cross. That's a really good sign. That's pretty much your anchor right there. If you want to buy Dollar General, this is the time to buy it. Alibaba, I love this name. I think it's extremely undervalued. I own it, and I'm looking to buy some more at 203.84. I may not even get that chance because right now it's at 210. I think it's a great stock. I think within a month or two, we'll probably get to around 229.27, and then we'll start taking another leg up to around 250. Wouldn't be surprised if we end the year right around 250 on Alibaba. It's a great company. Are you looking at any particular leaps to look at, particularly retail reopening stocks? The only leaps I have currently, funny enough, I have a leap. I bought this a while back. I have a leap on AMC, funny enough, and I have it for January 2022. And it's the 22 calls. So again, that's more of a gamble. Again, I went very light. But in regards to leaps, that's really the only. Actually, no, I have that, and I have a XLF, which is financials. I've been saying financials, pound the table, financials. It's for June 18th. Again, I've had that, and I'm already green on it, so I'm just holding on to that. Can you take a look at Twitter chart? Yep, Twitter is reporting to do some kind of paid service where you can, I believe, favorite some tweets and you can edit them, which is kind of cool, I guess. Right now it's at 51.98, which is right above the 200-day. That should be a great time to buy. Again, that 200-day on your daily looks very nice. There's a huge gap to fill right around 63.89. I don't think we get there anytime soon, but if you're looking for a bullish bet for a leap, possibly Twitter would be the one. Expecting gold to shine now. Gold in a weird way hasn't really kept up with inflation, even though we have more inflation, but I can see we're getting a bounce. Starting seeing the miners starting to get a little action. 173.71 on GLD is your 200-day. If it breaks that, I target 180 for calls, for leaps possibly. GLD moves very, very slow. That's probably the only issue. Thoughts on pins and a long-term buy right now. Pinterest is probably the softest of all the social media, meaning there's not a lot of controversy, which is fine. But there is a gap to fill right over here at 65.85. We were right below the 200. I believe I would wait for that $2. If you can retake that 200-day, it's possibly a buy. It shows that the buyers are back in control because it can continue a little more, and you have another support right around 44. So if you do break the 200-day, I would probably buy some here. I don't want to own any personally. I think Pinterest personally kind of sucks as an app. I don't like it. I don't like Etsy. I don't like pins. It's hard for me to buy stocks, especially new stocks and companies, where I don't like their interface, or I don't use them personally. We talked about that on the buckets. I posted on Instagram. Take a look at that. The bucket method and returns to investing. Remember, my core holdings is all stocks or companies that I have some kind of business with, or I like to do business with, or I like their products. Pinterest wouldn't be one of them, for example. So I really don't have a speculative look at Pinterest either. I don't like it personally. If you do, fine. I would just break that 60.91, the 200-day. All right, guys, we'll go ahead and leave it there. Where do you buy Cardano? Coinbase. Coinbase is what all I use. A lot of people say, why do you pay fees? I prefer to pay a little extra for peace of mind. There's some brokers that just suck, and you may never see your money again. And then that $10 fee that you paid is worth having. So it's worth having a great broker. I like Coinbase, and that's what I use. And I have Cardano. I have around 5,500 worth of Cardano. 5,500 Cardano's coins. Whatever. Is it ADA? Yeah. I have 5,156 ADA. It is now my third largest holding behind Ethereum and Bitcoin for anyone who wants to know. And again, if you guys want to know what I'm holding, I posted on Instagram weeks ago. So if you want to take a look, just scroll down. You'll see the posting. It says G.A.R Capital on it. All right, guys, we'll leave it there. Have a great rest of your day. We'll catch you guys later on today for the aftermarket recap. GARcapitalfx.com. Have a great trading day. Happy Monday. We'll catch you guys later.